What's your Aaron Fanatic here with
Vamos.
welcome to episode 19 of The Drive. Today we're going to be talking about the contenders and the pretenders of every NRL team going down the ladder and just saying whether they can win the comp, whether they can make the 8 for the lower teams. Yeah, we'll see. Starting off, we have the Storm.
Well, you said...
Contenders.
Yeah, we said that after that video earlier this year with The Drive, remember?
Yep. Our first episode of The Drive was asking if they're the contenders after their insane start with Pappenhausen and Xavier Coates. Are Storm the premiership favourites or are Penrith?
I think I got Penrith. Until they lose the grand final, you have to keep backing Penrith. They've gone 3 in a row,
Okay, so the top 3, the 3 teams that I think could easily win the comp, you got Storm?
Agreed.
Penrith?
Yep.
And the Bulldogs. Bulldogs
Piss off.
Bulldogs are going to win the comp.
Well, here's one for you. South's going to win the comp. Let me tell you why. Every time a presidential candidate got voted out, South won the comp. So
yeah, that was 1968. It's one star aligning compared to the Bulldogs 32. So Bulldogs will win the comp, but we'll get to that. So starting off, Storm contenders easy, Penrith contenders easy,
and now the Roosters, is it?
No, then we have the Sharks.
Oh, Sharks! No, the biggest pretenders going, mate. Every year they finish top 4. Week 1 they get pumped. Week 2 they lose. Happens every year, man.
Yeah, it's happened the last 2 years. But I do think they are pretenders compared to the other teams around them. But I'm not writing them off myself.
I can. Nico ain't clutch enough.
Yeah, and they don't feel like they're third. But then again, no team has put 58 points on the Tigers. No team's put 58 points on the Tigers. Not even the Roosters, not the Storm, not Penrith. They're doing something right. I can't fully write them off. I'm not saying that I think they're going to win the comp or anything. But I know they've got the easy draw, but they're doing something right to get to third. So I still think they're pretenders, but not writing them off yet. Then we have the Roosters. The highest points difference in the comp. They're just losing games by a little bit.
I think I still got them right up there. With their back 5 and their middles, man, they're right up there.
Definitely contenders for me. Then we have Manly.
Mate, the way Chipovic is playing the last 3 weeks.
Oh, Turbo.
Oh, mate, was it?
It makes them contenders. Turbo makes them contenders.
The way, did you see yesterday against what they did against the Titans? And even Brooks carved. Brooks played
I was about to get to Brooks.
He was insane.
There's one thing. Storm, Penrith, Sharks, Roosters, Bulldogs. There's one thing they don't have, and it's Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks is gonna they're
gonna make the 8.
Touch wood, but touch wood. But man, Brooks could play his first finals game.
I tell you the big problem I think Manly have is the forwards with Paseka and Alloway. Defensively, they just switch off in the middle of the park. I'm like, then Gerbo just gets overly tired, and then he eventually gets out of gas. So,
I think they're contenders when if Turbo continues to hit this form and gets back to his 2021 peak, you cannot write Manly off. Plus, they have Roosters next week. If they beat them, they will be in the top 4 ahead of the Roosters. So that makes them serious contenders if they can beat the Roosters. Then we have the Doggies. Easiest contenders for me.
Unfortunately, I think they don't have enough strike power right now. They're good.
Critter, Burton.
It's a bit different. Where Critter will create something out of nothing, where Burton will just boot it and hope for the best a little bit. Even though they're going great guns defensive, they've been so good. I think they're averaging 17 tackles inside the 20 before conceding a point.
Yeah, defensively, they've been incredible.
There's a but, though. I think even their forwards are going well, but I just think these other top teams have giant forwards. I think they'll just get outworked through the contact.
They are the second best team defensively in the comp.
Oh my gosh.
Behind Penrith. They're ahead of Storm, ahead of Sharks, ahead of Roosters.
Fair play for getting being there in the first place. Dogs, I didn't have them nowhere near this.
They are 11th or 12th in points scored, but they're winning their games. That's all that really matters. Bulldogs are winning their games. Their defense is... Bulldogs, I don't think were remembered for their defense.
Oh, 100% they were. Dogs of War, 100%.
Oh, I'm talking only a few years ago. Not 10.
Oh, a few years ago, I would say it was not bad at either. Nothing outstanding though.
I remember they got beat 66-0 against Manly. They got beat quite a bit by Storm. But now they're looking the goods.
They're looking alright. Fair play to Serrato.
Stars are aligning. That's all that matters. The stars are aligning.
No.
Winston's the guy, but I had a year 6 school project, and you could pick any topic. I did NRL, and one of the stats I put in there was Bulldogs lost in 74, 184, lost 94, 104, lost 2014. I wish I could find that PowerPoint, but it is definitely long gone. But yeah, I've also had this stat running in my mind for 10 years as well. They're contenders. You can't write them off. The stars are aligning more. You can't.
I can.
Write them off.
So, mate, good job. They'll probably get eliminated week 1 or 2 once against Big Boy.
Sportsbet are about to lose a lot of money when the Bulldogs win the comp. That's a loss there. Then we got the Dolphins in 7th. Are they contenders or pretenders?
I think
now the teams below Dolphins probably won't win the comp. Are Dolphins a top 4 contender? Are they contending to go deep in the finals? Not win the comp, but deep in the finals.
I don't know, the week 1, week 2 eliminations, I just think the injuries of Flegler and Gilbert will just catch up to them. I think they've played very good though. I reckon probably 6th they'll finish.
They'll finish 6th?
I reckon 6.
I think they'll make the 8 still, but yeah, I think they'll struggle in the finals. They won't go deep.
But Uncle Wayne can do some magic. We all know this.
Yeah.
Uncle Wayne.
Even just bring the Dolphins into the finals in their 2nd year. Meanwhile, Tigers
13 years. And the rest.
So yeah, I think they've definitely had a successful season, to be fair, but and next year I think they'll do even better when the injuries aren't as impactful.
But Uncle Wayne's leaving though. Even though I like Wolf as a coach, I think the Uncle Wayne curse could maybe get him. Even though Wolf's a good coach.
Yeah, hopefully not. I think Dolphins playing good footy is what the comp needs.
Yeah.
Then we have the Cowboys.
I don't know what to think about them.
I don't know either.
They're just, I think they're really good at home, but they crap away.
I think so.
I don't feel them. Even though they just beat the Dogs in controversial fashion last night, with Haywood's no try, I don't know. I'm not feeling it for some reason. Holmes is a bit down from last year. Dearden's a big improver.
Yeah.
Jesse McLean looks out at sea sometimes. I reckon they'll somehow fall out the 8.
Jordan McLean?
Yeah, the guy that nailed Alex.
Yeah. I think I don't know about the Cowboys. They're a tough team. Like I can never pick them.
They're good enough, but not good enough to be outstanding. Like, oh my god, look at him.
Yeah, they're very middle of the pack.
Even then, he's a great attacker, but he's so crap defensively.
Yeah. So Bulldogs, Dolphins, Cowboys, and then Dragons are all on 24 points. Dragons are in 9th. Are they top 8 contenders or pretenders?
They definitely can make the 8. The way Flanagan's got them set up, just the grinding football is pretty good. But there's about that. I just didn't think sometimes the talent's there as well. I don't know what to think.
Yeah, Dragons baffle me.
Like, they beat the Dolphins week 1, wasn't it? Or they got battered by the Dolphins?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, one or the other, like. And then they then they got pants by the Roosters badly.
No, they beat Titans round 1.
And then round 2.
Round 2, they got pumped 38-0.
That's it.
Against Dolphins.
But they've had some good wins along the way.
Yeah, like, the Dragons, I don't understand. I think they're pretenders.
You reckon just falling out?
Yeah, I don't think they'll make the 8. It's so tough. Like,
I reckon they might just sneak in. I reckon.
I'm surprised they are 9th. To be fair.
Well, they're overachieving.
Yeah, that's
I'm second last for Savi.
Yeah, like I probably had him last just because I was biased and didn't want to put Tigers last. Yeah. But yeah, it's so weird. Like I can't figure out where the Dragons are at the moment.
It's going to be interesting.
Then we've got the Raiders. They're in 10th.
I think they just miss out. Even though they got some of their players back, I think they're going to be a rough draw coming home.
Yeah.
I'll check it properly, but
I would have them pretenders as well.
I think Rampa's a big hole for them.
Yeah, they're just they're
just there. Make up the numbers, you reckon? Okay.
Cowboys, Dragons, Raiders, they're all just like...
Okay.
Then you've got... So Raiders are on 22. Then on 20, there's 3 teams. Broncos, Rabbits, Knights. We'll start with the Broncos. Are they...
Yeah, they're going to make it. They're going on the run. I hate to admit it, but Aaron Reynolds' back made them just click into gear last night.
So who falls out? The 8 Cowboys?
Yeah, Cowboys will fall out.
So if you've got Dolphins 6th, who's 5th? Who's 7th?
I'll probably have Sharks 5th. Okay, I'll give you my top 8. Well, my top 4. First, I got Melbourne. Second, Panthers. 3, the Roos. 4 for Doggies.
Doggies top 4.
Doggies.
See, they're contenders. Doggies, if they come 4th, like if they come 5th, it's like, because no one's won since like 95. Which it was the Bulldogs, though.
Yeah, that is right.
Bulldogs won in 95, and they were the last team to win outside the top 4. That could be another star. So if Doggies come 5th, there's still a chance. But I feel like if they are serious contenders, they should be finishing top 4, and it would mean Sharks probably falling out.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Even though Sharks are 4 points ahead, Manly's 1 point ahead. I still think Roosters are like they should be higher with their points difference. They've just lost close games and won big ones.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the Broncos. I think just with Reynolds back is enough to get them over the line to scrape in the front.
Yeah,
and
Broncos.
And they can do I reckon they can do on the run. They can go on the run. I reckon
Broncos have Reynolds coming back. I think that should be the big game changer. It's going to be a really close finals race.
Sure.
Because then you've also got Rabbitohs.
Do you want me to say my heart or my head?
Head.
We can do it. Not saying we can't. But all comes down to those last couple games against the Panthers and Roosters. If they're a top 4 and don't care, we'll get over them and we'll come 8th. But them two, if they're on, they're going to get us. Especially if we play like we did against the Tigers. Defensively, we'll back doing our lapses and no intensity. So
I think...
But there's a but here. Cody at 7 has been a masterstroke right now.
Yeah. I think he should have been there all year.
Yes, at the start of the year, has been the comp.
It should have been White and 6, Cody 7. They should have been the halves literally all year.
I'm not necessarily saying... I had White
That's what I think.
I had White in that centre the whole time to really show up our edge. Because I thought Ilias would get one more chance in. If not, Hawkins would step up. Hawkins got the kicking game, but he just... Too many little errors. Like, he can't focus for long enough periods in time, it feels like.
Yeah. I feel like if you can choose between having Ilias/Hawkins in the halves or Whiten... You go White.
But I think right now, because even the injury of Tass really stuffed us up as well.
Yeah. Like, Rabbits are battling injuries.
Still, no Campbell Graham.
I think I had Rabbitohs being in a chance until Latrell. Yeah.
A couple more weeks, hopefully, and then Latrell's back.
I think you needed them these couple of weeks, though. Like, he couldn't have... He had to stay. Like, he had to basically be the turbo of the Rabbitohs. And, like, not carry, but, like...
Be a main reason.
Yeah, he needs to be the guy in your games, but if he's not there, I don't think Rabbitohs will make it.
It's going to be hard.
Then we have the Knights.
I don't feel them for some reason. I don't feel them for some reason, eh?
Like, they're on the same points as Broncos and Rabbits, but I don't think Knights will go on a run like they did last year.
Well, didn't someone go down with injury on Saturday night with them?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, I just don't feel them, eh?
Yeah, I don't think they are. Now, Warriors and Titans, they're obviously not going to make the 8. They're not going to get the spoon either. I
think they're just literally the no means land. Warriors just start off too slow and they can't catch up. Yeah. Titans, they've gone all right. Outside that Manly game, they were through in the trot before then, and then Manly.
Yeah, Warriors, there's something off about them, and I can't figure out where it's going wrong.
I think a bit of half the injuries at the start of the year, and then I think Sean Johnson, even though he's injured now, he made him look so clunky. And T. Martin has been playing some alright footy.
I don't get it. Like, SJ was our pick for, like, everyone's pick for Dalian
last year.
Now he's just not.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I think maybe they're lucky in the middle. I don't know. even the guys, they even brought in well capable, like a premiership winner. That's a good signing in the back row, you know. And RTS coming in, providing flair. Even their fullback depth is pretty good. Tuapiki, I rate Tuapiki as well. Like, you know, it's weird.
Then we have the Titans. Obviously, they are doing well. More recently, they were in the wooden spoon race. Now they're 6 points ahead of last, so they're definitely not getting the spoon anymore.
Yeah.
Then we have Eels and Tigers. Eels are 2 points ahead, but Tigers still have a bye.
Want me to make you feel good?
Sure.
With no measures for the rest of the year, you guys will not get the spoon.
You sound way too confident. We'll be lucky to win a game this year.
That is true, but I think at Campbelltown, the last game of the year, you guys will beat the Eels.
I'm so scared for that Tigers-Eels game.
You guys somehow beat the Eels at Campbelltown, maybe a happy field goal, and you guys are going to win and avoid the spoon.
I think for once it's going to come down to a last round spoon bowl, and that game scares me so much. Like, Eels should not be getting the spoon with the team they have.
They were bordering on the top 8.
Yeah,
at the start of the year.
They should not be getting the spoon with the team they have. But I don't know. I want them to, because then Tigers don't.
Is that 4 years in a row for you?
It'll be 3. We're going for the 3-peat. And I think we're going to get the 3-peat. Because let's go over a couple things. Tigers, we've had about 15 sin bins. 13 in the last 12 weeks, I'm pretty sure.
You're going to beat that record?
Definitely 6 in the last 5. Yeah, we're aiming for that record, I think.
Oh my god.
We've had 6 sin bins in the last 5 weeks. Like a sin bin every single week for the last 5 weeks, including 1 game with 2. We've had only 2 games since round 8 where we didn't have a sin bin. 2 games since round 8 without a sin bin.
Oh my gosh.
That's mental. That's not normal. And then our last 6 losses, we've conceded 40 or more points.
Yeah, because
you don't see Para doing that. When we are getting the spin.
I think you guys will avoid it somehow. Without Moses, I don't. Even though JJ is okay, I just think they won't get enough points in them to win.
I've come to terms with it.
Slippery slope, eh?
Yep. 2022, we got the spoon. We only won 4 games. 2023, we won the spoon. We only won 4 games. 2024, we're currently only won 4 games. There's only 7 weeks left,
something like that,
and we're only playing in 6 of them.
But you got guaranteed 2 points to the bye.
But we're a good chance to not win any of them, I'm assuming.
Even the bye.
Our best chance, like the bye is the 2 points we get, but we've still only won the 4 games.
Oh.
To do better than the last 2 years, we need to win 1 more game. We are currently still worse than the Knights 3-peat.
Oh my gosh!
Like, that's how bad we were. It's looking rough.
Right.
I think it will come down to that. I'm hoping it'll come down to that last spoon bowl game. It'll kill me when Eels beat us. But like, it'll just be funny. It'll just be exciting to have a game. Because, like, I don't know, it'd be content.
No, you want your team to win. Come on.
Yeah, but Tigers, Eels. No, like, if we win that spoon bowl, it'd be like. But yeah.
Maybe if they win, you can do a collab with another Eels creator, eh?
Yeah, maybe. Like a spoon bowl. But yeah, I think it's gonna be us. I think we're getting the spoon.
Just avoiding it by the skin of your pubic hair.
We'll see. Comment below who you think's getting the spoon. Who you think's making the 8. Our Bulldogs win the comp. Who's winning the comp? Let us know. Comment below. Like, subscribe, do all that. See you more.